Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new day of Road to TCG Worlds 2018. We are on the final path and the final few steps of the Road to Worlds. Worlds is only like 3 weeks away, which is really exciting, and we finally have Celestial Storm. And as you guys can see, this is an Naganadel Beast Box style of deck. So, STAKATAKA is the newest addition to the Ultra Beast family with its 180 HP and its ability Ultra Wall. In Ultra Wall, your Ultra Beasts take 10 less damage from your opponent's attacks after applying weakness and resistance. We have BKT-on Stomp, which deals 120 damage, and we have Assembly GX, which deals 50 damage plus 50 more damage for each prize card you have taken. So the Assembly GX attack is really powerful as the game moves on, because you are able to create that win condition where one STAKATAKA can just get the last 2 prizes. And then we are combining STAKATAKA with other Ultra Beast compadres, such as the 4-3 Naganadel GX line, 210 HP, and then we have STAKATAKA's ability in order to make it even more durable, and we have the attack Beast Rate, which deals 20 damage for each of your Ultra Beasts in play, and we have Jet Needle, which we actually cannot use. It deals 110 damage, but it's really bad because it doesn't apply weakness. And we have Stinger GX, which will rarely be used, most likely, where both players shuffle their prize cards into their decks and then you set 3. I've actually never used the attack. I don't think it's going to be too useful. And the Psychic weakness is a problem because all the Buzzle hate cards such as Mewtwo, Latios, Mew EX, etc. do end up hurting Naganadel, but perhaps STAKATAKA and the Assault Vest will be enough to guarantee that Naganadel survives the hits. Now we also have Dustmane Necrozma GX with its 190 HP. It is also an Ultra Beast, and it has the attacks Meteor Tempest and Sun's Eclipse GX, both dealing insane amounts of damage. And when combined with Beast Ring and the extra energy that we can use, because Naganadel only takes 1 energy to attack, we might be able to once again get enough energy on Dustmane to secure a prize card, or get enough energy on STAKATAKA to be able to Assembly GX for a KO. Yeah. Supporters wise, we have 4 Cynthia, 3 and 3 Guzma, 3 Sycamore, and 2 Acerola. Acerola with the STAKATAKA ability and the Assault Vest should be pretty nice, because we can reuse Naganadel as it starts to survive many hits. Now, this deck knows that Prowl City hurts it quite a bit, so I'm playing 4 Ultra Space. This might be way too much, but I'm playing 4 Ultra Space, which allows us to search for an Ultra Beast card once per turn, and it also has triple Field Blower to make sure that Prowl City doesn't end up affecting us too much. Yeah, no Frying Pans in this deck because we're not attacking with STAKATAKA or Dustmane. For the most part, we are attacking with Naganadel, but I also thought of an idea where you use, you focus on STAKATAKA, you try and power up BKT-on Stomp, and you use Metal Frying Pans in order to reduce damage overall. But McDougall, thank you so much for the bits. I also considered adding the baby Dustmane. There's definitely room for playing around with the counts here, especially with a Field Blower and Ultra Space at such high counts, but this is what we're going for with right now. Triple Beast Rings to make sure that we have access to extra energy attachments in order to power up our STAKATAKA or Dustmane as an alternative attacker to Naganadel. We have 1 Super Rod for recovery, we have 4 Ultra Ball for searching Pokemon, we have the triple Assault Vest, which if the Pokemon this has the Pokemon that this is attached to the Pokemon that this is attached to takes 40 less damage if the attack comes from a Pokemon with a special energy. So no strong energies to add up damage, strong energies actually reduce damage. Same for the Beast Energy and same for the DCEs in Zoroark decks. 4 Floatstone to make sure that our STAKATAKAs are not trapped in the active spot at any point. And yes, Cortana, baby Dustmane, another Dustmane, all those are inclusions. Yeah, I wanted to present a version of this deck that is really solid, but you guys are free to take this list and modify it with your favorite Ultra Beasts. Yeah, no Celesteela either. Yeah, which Celesteela is potentially good, but I feel like the lack of choice band makes the non-GX Celesteela that much worse. Yeah, and then we have the 1 Beast Energy and the 9 Basic Metal to make sure that we have attachments for turn. And so let's jump into a ladder finally, where we can use our Beast Box deck, the new version of Beast Box. Yeah. And yeah, I'm very excited about this. And then next decks are probably gonna be Banette and then Shiftry, and then Zorak Macargo, and then go back to Rayquaza Carburetor, something like that. We'll see. We'll see how we're moving along. I also don't want to make each video on YouTube super long, but we'll see how this goes. Okay, so we start off double Poipole and a single Ultra Ball to search for a Lele to be able to draw stuff. Yeah. We're not using heavy Lele counts, and we seem to be up against Buscarp. This has to be the best matchup for Naganadel. Yes, our ability will be stopped, but honestly, we hit for so much and for weakness that it's not gonna be relevant. Yeah, it's not gonna be too relevant. Okay, so we even get extra cards, which are extra energy, but at least we don't have to bench a Lele. Now my opponent did get a Lele start of his own, which might actually be the best thing for him, because it's not weak to Psychic. How many blowers do we play? We are playing 3 blowers. Now let's go for a Staka. We have 3 blowers and 4 Ultra Space, which might be a little bit on the overboard side. No punishment to attach energy to Poipole. Attaching energy to STAKATAKA is also considerable, but I think I'm going to lead with the energy on the Poipole, just to make sure that we don't whiff our attack next turn. Assault Vest, there's no threat to our Poipole. I could attach, well, I guess technically, we know that Buscar plays maximum 1, maybe 0 field blowers. Yeah, we know that from the past few tournament results. So our Assault Vest should be pretty safe here. There's a Trubbish, that's fine. We do have triple field blowers, so STAKATAKA should be pretty safe here. That looks so cool. The art of STAKATAKA actually looks really cool. Okay. Double Trubbish. Double Trubbish for my opponent. I don't think that's what's going to make or break him. Pizza Oven GX. Pizza Oven GX. That is actually very accurate. A very accurate description. Pizza Oven GX. That is a very accurate description right there. Okay. We top deck an Ultra Space, that's pretty useful. Okay, we want to guarantee the Naganadel attacking. I don't think I'm going to Ultra Ball this turn. Right? And then I think I'm going to load up this Taka. Nah, we know we're up against Buscarp. If anything, because of the mulligans. So I'm hoping that field lower will mean we get to 2-hit KO this Lele. That's the dream. Get another STAKATAKA, another Poipole, and potentially our Dust main down. However, I'm gonna keep the space open for now. Gonna keep the Floatstone as well, and we're just gonna Beast Trade. Hola, Fedem. And yeah, pretty nice. Pretty nice. My opponent finds a Buzzwole GX, which we can actually hunt down thanks to a Tapu Lele. My opponent taking advantage of the Ultra Space very nicely. Very nicely. And he gets N as his draw supporter. Assault Vest is spicy. And yeah. I mean, losing Stakataka's ability against something like Zorogarb is potentially important, but I mean, we're up against Buscarb, so it's definitely not as important right here. And my opponent finds another Floatstone. Will Fighting Fury Belt the puzzle as well, but that's completely fine. Does manage to Jet Punch for only 20 damage, thanks to Stakataka. And ooh, Stakataka protects the bench as well. Wow. So that's why the Poiball only took 10. So benching the third Stakataka is gonna mean pretty much game, I would say. I don't know what my opponent does here. Like, we generally don't even need to play a draw supporter here. We can hold on to the Guzma, the Floatstone, and the Acerola just in case. And we can just Beast Raid here for 240 damage and the KO. Ya jugué con Rayquaza, Fede. Pero voy a volver a jugar con Rayquaza. Okay, there's a Nest Ball. Okay, so if my opponent goes for B-String, yeah, there's a B-String. If he doesn't attach a strong energy, Absorption GX will deal 240 damage. Minus 30, that's 210. Minus 20. Okay, despite the strong, he could still get the knockout. Yeah, he could still get the KO. But we just bring up our other Naganadel and take another prize. And he already played Cynthia, which means we get to keep our whole hand. We have the backup Naganadel, which takes another 2 prizes. And we're going to be able to play the 4th Stakataka, which is really cool. And there's a victory. Yeah, I mean, if there's a good matchup for this deck, it's definitely that one. Yeah, it's definitely that one. So let's play a little more with the deck. And we seem to be up against Zorogarb. I would imagine we are up against Zorogarb based on the previous screen. Okay, we would like to go first, thank you very much. So this should be a much tougher matchup. Much tougher matchup. Okay, we're gonna start Poipole, which is always nice. Especially because my opponent shouldn't be playing Muyax. So as long as we are careful with our item cards, we could be fine. But take a look at this hand. Jeez. This hand is just atrocious, and top decking the Super Rod is so sad. We're gonna lose 2 Field Wars, which means less defense against Carb. This hand. The question is, do I Floatstone the Poipole? I think I'm gonna just, well, it is one less item card potentially. This is such a harsh discard. That was such a harsh hand to get. Okay, ooh, and we don't with Sycamore into 7 unplayable cards. Okay. Oh my gosh, that is never good. That is actually never good. Sycamore into 7 unplayable cards. Hopefully my opponent doesn't have TCE though. That would be nice. If my opponent doesn't have the TCE. If he doesn't, I think I'm gonna go Naganadel N, because I don't want to discard all of this as well. Especially not the 2 Floatstones. I just don't want to discard the 2 Floatstones. Okay, 2 Travishes and another Zorua. Plays it parallel immediately. Okay, that should be okay. We're gonna evolve, and we're looking to get a KO here. Do I really want to end? I don't think I have a choice. I need a huge hand off of this end. And I mean, it's not huge, it's just not great, because now I don't have a follow-up draw supporter. Right, now I don't have a follow-up draw supporter. Okay, I'm gonna play the Staka down, because maybe my opponent tries to, or misplays on the damage. 1, 2, 3. I mean, it simply reduces the damage, which is potentially good. And I think I'm gonna attach energy to the Stakataka, actually, in case I lose the Naganadel. Okay, we barely got enough to get this KO. Barely got enough. I think this is the issue with Naganadel decks, that could this be a Stinger GX game? Maybe. Maybe. But I think this is the issue with Naganadel GX decks, that they just take way too long to... Or not, they don't take way too long. They're very fragile in the beginning. Like, I wanted so badly to play 4 Nestball in this deck as well. So badly. Okay, Choice Band. This is where I wish I had an Assault Vest plus the STAKATAKA. Because if my opponent had Field Blower, he would definitely be playing the Field Blower here. And there's the Sycamore. Is he gonna set up Garbotoxin? That would be sad. Yeah, the deck is fair, exactly. The deck is actually fair, unlike other decks. Finds the second copy of Parallel immediately. We need a huge top deck here. We need a huge top deck. But the fact that we already lost to Field Blowers is really bad. I think this deck will work its best when there's an Ultra Beast release that draws cards. And it doesn't seem like there's going to be one. But until then, I think it's always going to be lacking. Because it's always behind the trade ability decks. You know? Okay, we get another of this guy. And that's it, pretty much. I mean, do I retreat here? Do I actually retreat? Maybe. Oh gosh. And then we get Delinquented. Yeah, even Oranguru draw would be sweet indeed. Yeah, it needs that extra punch. That's what it needs. It needs that slightly small extra punch. Yeah, trades away the end. If he's playing Delinquent, we're in trouble. It's like, it's also variance, right? Like we get stopped into a halt because we end ourselves into a dead hand. So we get stopped. Yeah. If I had a follow-up supporter here, then I'd probably just keep finding stadiums and I'd be okay. Right? I'd be okay. Okay, there's the Righteous Beating. Prevent some damage, not too much. Okay. So our GX attack is of course not useful here. 50 plus 50 more for each prize card I've taken. We set up the Togekill KO potentially, which is not that impactful. We have 1 card left. And yeah, indeed, with no choice band, you can only 3-shot a Zork. I mean, unless you find the Beast Energy, right? But yeah. Yeah, we're never gonna win this matchup. This Zorak decks make Naganadel not viable. Despite how much people will hype STAKATAKA moving forward, it can never keep up with Zorak, ever. Yeah, it's like Malamar. Like, Malamar is a good deck, but it can never keep up with Zorak. And this is the exact same thing. I'm gonna hit a Zorak for 60. That's all I'm gonna do here. Like, right now, I'm just surviving. And Naganadel, like, STAKATAKA is just not enough to make it broken or good enough to compete. STAKATAKA will always be a tier 2 deck, or Naganadel, you know? Okay. And Bob, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the extra bits. Thank you so much. How about Max Potion instead of Acerola? I mean, that's not the issue with the deck, right? Like, we're not The issue with the deck is you don't draw enough. Not playing a draw supporter and then drawing this way as well. Okay, I'm gonna concede here. I'm gonna concede. Let's just move on to the next game, where hopefully we can draw a little bit better. I mean, you could play Max Potion instead of Acerola. That's also an option. Yeah, it's just, it's really difficult. It's really difficult to keep up with Zork at any given point. Buzzle you beat because of weakness, perhaps. But your big bench means Naganadel is still an issue. Pure Psychic deck. Could be Espion Garb. No, not Espion Garb. It's a lack of a draw Pokemon. It's a lack of a draw Pokemon that really hurts Naganadel. Or Beastbox, yeah. No matter which version you play of Beastbox, it's always... Like, the best Beastbox is Buzzle, Lycanroc. That's the best Beastbox deck. That is generally the best Beastbox deck. Ooh, Mismagius with Garbodor. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of my Lele, which doesn't seem ideal, but... Oh well. Oh well, tease. So I'm gonna bench that guy, I'm gonna attach here, and I will Cynthia. And we're gonna Floatstone, we're gonna Ultra Space, and once again, we are dead drawing. Yeah, exactly. Like, you actually get punished for playing down a Lele, which is really bad. Right? That's really bad. I am playing 10 draw supporters in this. I'm playing 10 draw supporters. Okay. At least we get a KO here. Or not. We actually don't get a KO. Right? No, it does have 60 HP. Okay, good. I mean, I generally don't need much more than what I have right now, but this is still really sad. You've seen someone play 14 draw supporters. I did play 12 draw supporters at NAIC in my Malamar in NAIC. Okay, we see a Lele being dropped. Mysterious Treasure. What does Mismagius do? Prevents attaching tools and whatnot. And Dylan, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the bits. Very kind of you. Thank you so much. You see a Kuzma on. Oh no, he put back the Kuzma. What does this do? Can't play tools, special energy, or stadium cards. Yeah, that's fair. My opponent gets an angry face because he whiffed and has to pass. We do top deck Ultra Ball, so I'm gonna Ultra Ball back the Lele and I'm gonna play down the Lele down. However, that means I won't be able to KO the Mismagius. That generally means I will not be able to play down the Mismagius because I am playing down Lele. New badge indeed, Dylan. New badge indeed. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of these two. Could have gotten rid of the Acerola, but I'd rather not. Because my opponent might try to, like, lock me down. He can actually... Huh. Yeah, the Acerolas are actually so clutch here. Because if he Guzmas and uses Chaos Will on a non-powered Stakataka, because of my abilities, he wouldn't be dealing any damage, and therefore they wouldn't be able to retreat. Yeah. Okay, Assault Vest, probably not gonna be too important. Okay, I got the Beast Energy, which is pretty lucky here. That's enough? Yeah, that's enough. Barely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 item cards. I'm not gonna play the the assault vest down. And we just got the knockout. Just barely got the KO. Okay, so we have five item cards in the discard pile, which is 200 damage. We do have STAKATAKAs. My opponent needs Field Blower plus Carburetor plus Psychic. Yeah, there's the Trash Avalanche. Oh, with the Choice Band, that's good enough. Yeah, there's no way he whiffs energy here. Absolutely no way he whiffs energy. And, okay, I guess there was a way. I guess there was a way to whiff. Okay. So let's find another match. Yeah, whiffs for days. Whiffs for days. Play. And let's see if we can get a real game. Let's see if we can get a real game going. Okay, never mind. Spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. Rainbow Road. We're up against Rainbow Road? Maybe. We might be up against Rainbow Road. See Lele for Bridget. Yeah, and then with Bridget, we'll find out what sort of Zorak deck this is. Yeah, we are about to find out which type of Zorak deck this is. No, this is Zorogarb, okay. This is Zorogarb. Okay, we top deck a Sycamore, which is very nice. Definitely helpful. I'll set up a Poipole. This is gonna be very difficult. I can already see how it's going to be extremely difficult. I guess I'll attach that Beast Energy. And I don't think I Sycamore this hand. I'm gonna wait. Might have been a mistake though. Might have. So definitely not Rainbow Road. Zorogarb is 100% the absolute worst matchup. Okay, my opponent actually uses my Ultra Space to search for Cortana and discards it. Okay, chooses not to get rid of my Beast Energy. I am okay with that. I am actually okay with that, I think. Oh my gosh. Zorak on the bench means Kuzma play here. Zorak on the bench 100% means Kuzma. Yep, there it is. And has a parallel. Yeah. Yep. Nothing you can do there. Generally nothing I could have done there to prevent that. My opponent started the best possible hand. And he went first. And I Sycamore. Now he lost so many resources. So many resources. And now I didn't find that energy. Ugh. Or a Poipole. This deck is so bad. This deck is actually so bad. This deck is actually so bad. Okay. I don't play anything else to protect myself from Delinquent. So this is my play for Worlds. Yeah, probably not. Probably not. It is actually a really bad deck, I think. It's like, well, it's not terrible. It's just, it's 100% inferior to Zorak, and it will never beat Zorak. And Zorak decks are right now some of the best decks in the format. So, like the deck is, there's a lot of synergy within the deck, but then that doesn't mean anything when it's just not a very good deck overall. Yeah, it literally doesn't mean anything if your deck is just not very good. My opponent's playing the Tapu Lele with Psywave and Rainbow Energies. And Snared, I think I've played 3 games with this deck. I've just had to concede. I won 1 against Buzzcard, which should always be an auto win, and then I lost the other 2. Because the deck is just really clunky. Really, really clunky. Okay. Acerola, probably not good enough. I'm gonna do this. I'll do this, I guess. And then I'll end. Yeah, Lele and Rainbow to counter Ray, indeed. Okay, so we do find an Ultra Space. Like, my best bet at this point might be to give up a Poipole. Or hope he overextends to try and KO the Poipole. If he overextends to KO the Poipole, do I even have enough energy to double P-String? I guess I do, but... And then... Okay, I'm gonna count on my opponent KOing my Poipole. Bad move. I just played into Delinquent. Bad move. That, I should not have played that. I mean, if he Delinquents me and I have to discard double P-String, it's still game. Right? Yeah. Naganadel's STAKATAKA, it might be good. I don't know what's going to be good after rotation. Yeah, like I can't see the future. I'm trying to bait him into attacking my Poipole. If I retreat into the Poipole, it would have been too obvious. But yeah, that's the idea. That's the plan. I hope he KOs my Poipole. Or my STAKATAKA. Like, Naganadel STAKATAKA might be good after rotation, but something like Zora Carpenter will still exist, right? And Naganadel is just really, really bad. No, The Simpsons. The packs are not in the shop yet. Only code cards. The packs will be in the shop to be exchanged for tokens tomorrow. Field Blower. Okay. If it's a double, it has to be double puzzle, right? It's gonna be a Kuzma. It's 100% going to be a Kuzma into KO Poipole. I hope. I hope. 1, 2, 3 item cards. Oh my gosh, Parallel City and Rainbow Energy. I mean, that means he has the Kuzma. He's gonna knock out my Poipole with the Garb. He's gonna knock out my Poipole with the Garb. Or he's actually actively not activating P-String if he just swings into this thing. Is that gonna be the case? I mean, if he does that, if he knocks out the Poipole, that's pretty smart. Maybe he's deciding which Pokemon to knock out. Yeah, I'm sure he's tempted for the STAKATAKA. Yeah, he's tempted by the STAKATAKA. Perfect. Okay, that's what we were hoping for, I guess. He's tempted by the STAKATAKA, therefore now we can bring up the Dustmane, double P-String, Tempest GX, and then... Sun's Eclipse GX, and then go the other thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 item cards. So I even want to evolve. I generally don't know if evolving is correct. I'm out of energy now. After I use this P-String, I am actually out of energy. So I'm gonna rely on my Super Rod here. Yeah, I think I'll evolve. Garb is so bad for us though. I guess the energy here is helpful. And then I'll do this, and then I'll get another Staka or another Poipole. I don't get a Kuzma. I need a Kuzma for the follow-up KO on Zork. I'll grab Poipole. My opponent shouldn't know. Shouldn't know that I don't have any more energy left. Right? I hope. B-String and Ultra Wall. Maybe if I don't evolve this, I would have still had B-String. But I don't have any energy to B-String. Never mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. This is gonna be a really weird finish to the game. Evo Soda. I do have Ultra Wall for Lele for the Guzma, actually. So I'd imagine his play is going to be to Guzma, knock this guy out. So then the Poibol is a mistake once again. Oh. The thing is, my Naganadel STAKATAKA deck is focusing on the one Dust main against Zorak. So maybe Dust main STAKATAKA is better. Yep, there's a Guzma. There's a Guzma. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's game. Well, I mean, yeah, it is going to be game. 100% it's going to be game. This Poibol might end up costing me. I'll do this and this, I guess. I'll grab Lele, Guzman, knock out a Zork. I will lose pretty much all my energy doing that. And there will still be 2 Garbiters. When am I going to play Zorbanet? Thanks so much for the bit, AJ Force. I will be playing... Oh, I almost misplayed. Well, I have another Floatstone. Never mind. I'm gonna be playing Zorbanet. Maybe after this match. I'll thin another Staka. And I will Meteor Tempest. I mean, getting Naganadel, it doesn't matter, really. If my opponent has Guzma, we lose. If my opponent has Guzma, we 100% lose. We don't have any energy left. We literally cannot attack until we find our Super Run. There's a trade. Energy. I mean, if my opponent doesn't find Guzma here, then maybe. Big maybe. If he has N, it's almost as good. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my gosh. There's the Lele. Yeah. Oh, Acerola. What? I guess he's trying to thin? He must be, right? He must only have puzzles as a way to get back the Guzmas. Yeah, he has 3 Guzmas used up. I don't have any energy. Even if I had Cortana, I could not use it. Okay. There's no way he doesn't have the double puzzle unless it's his last prize card. Cortana could potentially be useful here. Does Orogarb even need to tech for Ray? Probably not. Okay, this is the reason why I didn't play the other Floatstone. Because of the Field Blower. That's not enough, right? Yeah, that's not enough. Resistance 150. I mean, what chance do I have here? I generally don't have a chance. I do not have a chance here. Yeah. I have no energy. Okay, so final verdict on STAKATAKA with Naganadel, guys. It's not a good deck. Like, maybe it stands a chance against Puzzle, but STAKATAKA is not enough to make Naganadel good. There's a reason why Naganadel hasn't been good, and it will still not be good despite STAKATAKA. Yeah. So, having said that, guys, that will be all for STAKATAKA Naganadel. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like. It really helps out the channel. Yeah, it takes 1 second. And if you're watching live with me on Twitch, don't go anywhere. I will be right back in just a second with our next deck, which will be BKT-GX. So don't go anywhere, guys. I will be right